Hi friends, welcome or welcome back. I'm Melissa. I just wanted to give you an update on my green stalks that I planted out a few weeks ago. Sorry, it's a little bright out here, but let me show you. All right, so this is my strawberry planter. I bought a 25 pack of bare root strawberries, popped them in here maybe about 2 weeks ago or so. There was actually 29, I believe, that came in the pack that I got. So I just noticed, there's a few of them that already have blooms on them. So these are not at all established enough to be blooming. So I'm just gonna pop the blooms off as I go around. We don't want this to set fruit right now. Their roots are not quite ready. I'd rather them focus on their growth, and then hopefully in a little while longer they'll be able to support fruit. So this one's got a little bloom starting here too. They're doing well. I want to say that all 29 little clusters took. I've ordered from the same place a few times, and I've had some with less success than others. Last year I got the Sweet Charlies, but I do live in Central Florida. It's quite hot. Our strawberry season is in the winter. We have an entire strawberry festival right down the street from where I live every February. Oh, look at all those blooms. This one only gets like evening sun because I have a privacy fence on the other side of this. But yeah, our season is not quite ready yet for strawberries. Yeah, these are doing really well though. So anyway, I got an ever bearing variety the first time. They didn't do so great. The last time that I ordered, I got Sweet Charlies. They did pretty well. I put them in a raised bed. And then this is the Albion. Sorry, that's my key for my daughter. She was out late last night, so I left her a key. Oh my goodness. There's blooms everywhere. Then down in the bottom here, it's a bean. I don't remember what kind of bean, but it's just a bean. All right, so in this one though, I had some seed garlic that I purchased, put in the refrigerator for a later date, and these all started to sprout in my refrigerator. So I went ahead and stuck some cloves in the ground, or well, in the planter. This tier here is supposed to be contender beans. I planted those out more than a week ago. Beans don't typically take this long to come up. They haven't come up yet. I don't know where they are. These are the starts that I did in those square pots. The beets are not doing very well, which is fine. We'll just put some extra soil in here and plant something else in there. This is a basil mix. It's doing decently. Not too much growth, but I think that the soil is probably a little compact. I may get in there and poke around. Swiss chard. The kale. I might come through and thin some of this out. I'm gonna definitely need a carrot to thin out the carrots. Good Lord, that was a tongue twister. It's a little early. There seems to be too many. They're doing decently. Not as good as my raised beds, but they're still doing decently. This is my mystery patch of itty bitty tiny leaves. I'm guessing it's probably some kind of oregano. My red basil always looks like this until it takes off. This is the Mizuna. It's very pretty. Maybe this time I'll taste it. Parsley. I don't know. Beans? Obviously beans. What kind of beans? I don't know. I think maybe it's the contender beans down there. Maybe I planned to plant contender beans down there and changed my mind and then left the tag there. Because these are beans and they're here. But I don't know. I think it might have been past my bedtime when I put those in there. All right, and then for what I planted and started in the AeroGarden, this time was actually completely eaten down by something a week ago or so, and it's making a comeback. So hopefully it really gets going. The curly parsley is, it's about the same, but it does look a lot sturdier than it did when I put it out here. When I put it out here, it was quite fragile. It has a little bit of new sprouts on the bottom here. I think it might be okay. I'll come this way. More beans, question mark. This is that Thai basil. It has gotten quite tall. It smells really good. This is that Genovese basil. It looks like something is eating it. Not entirely sure what, but whatever it is thinks it's delicious, and I can't blame it. It looks pretty delicious and it smells really good. And then this is the dill. It's still quite large. Its stalks are getting much thicker, which means that the idea of starting and then plugging those plugs in and having the roots come through them is working out pretty well. So we'll see how this goes throughout the rest of my fall winter season. So I'll get you a look at that guy going. And then if I can step out of its light, it's the strawberries. If I miss any blooms, I'm going to come back to it and get them later. There's Oliver the garden dog. So that's the update that I have for you right now. I'll get back to you on some dates as soon as I go back and look at the dates that I actually put the stuff in to the planters. But they are doing pretty well right now. Our temperatures have been in the 80s or so. We had a couple of days down in the 70s, but overall it's been pretty mild right now, a typical Florida fall. So thanks for coming and checking on the experiment with me, and I hope to see you real soon. Thanks. Bye.